Hello Mouses and welcome to another episode. We've got a lot to talk about, so I'm going to get straight to it. First of all, I want to start off with the revelation, apparently, that's going around the internet, that Stephen Moffatt has suggested that there's something coming up about Doctor Who's regenerations. Now with this, he's actually said something a bit weird that's caused a lot of people to think, oh, we've already seen how he's going to get around the regeneration problem. Because what he's actually said is, I think you should go back to your DVDs and count correctly this time. There's something you've all missed. Which has led to everyone saying, oh, it must be the issue about all the pictures that are in the brain of Morbius, where we see previous doctors to Hartnell. Well, we don't. We see images of people, and it's left very open about who they are, whether they're previous regenerations of the Doctor or previous regenerations of Morbius. So even if we take those into account, this doesn't actually solve the problem of the regenerations. What it actually does is it makes Hartnell the 9th person. So he's had 8 regenerations to become Hartnell. Now, that makes it a bit iffy, because if you put that in, it makes Peter Capaldi, the new Doctor, the 21st Doctor. So it's a bit weird. But then again, we do have the option of also including the fact that when Hartnell becomes Troughton, it's not counted as a regeneration according to the dialogue and the show itself. It's a renewal, so that's technically the same person, which is a bit weird, and now really counts as regeneration. And then also we have the issue of, well, we don't actually see the regeneration from Troughton to Pertwee. He's taken away and he's given a new identity and a new face, but we don't see the regeneration. So do those two count? If not, it makes Capaldi the 19th rather than the 21st Doctor. So we still got the issue. But either way, it means that we've got round the 12 regeneration limit somehow. So that is very interesting. And what it seems to come down to is it's all about the Time War. And then, of course, there's also the issue of River Song and whether she gave her regenerations to the Doctor. And that kind of helps because it gives him 10 more. But if we go by the counting, then alright, so he's got 10 more, so he could go to 23. Well, he's on 19 now, or 21 now. It's only going to delay the inevitable. I mean, sure, it might delay the inevitable long enough, but at the same time, it's still going to be there. So what I'd like to see is a proper end to this debate by actually seeing what happens. But then again, we have only got this thing from Moffatt to talk about, and he did say he wasn't going to do a cop-out about the Doctor getting shot, and then he gave us a cop-out about the Doctor getting shot. So, take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about today is this horrible news about a hate site on the internet decided that it was a good idea to attack a transgendered student in America by saying outright that she was attacking female students in the girls' bathroom at her school, which led to a media hate campaign and all kinds of transphobia. And this is not on. The fact is, this is completely wrong. There is no evidence that this happened. In fact, with trans people, most of the time they're so terrified of other people, especially in the bathroom, that they won't even speak to them. But this media campaign went on, and all this fallout is causing huge amounts of trouble. But the thing is, all the students at the school, they're alright. It's everyone else. The parents are going on with this campaign. They've dragged in some kids to shout and scream and stamp their feet. And the media is going wild. The Daily Mail... Now, here's the weirdest thing. The Daily Mail put up a story about this, just quoting outright the hate campaign, the lies that have been spread by this website. As if it was real news. As if it was all true. And it's not. And then, when they found out that it wasn't true, they took it down. Now, how bad do you have to be for the Daily Mail to go, you know what? We probably shouldn't be saying this. That's how bad this... That's the level that these people have sunk to. Where a newspaper that caused a media campaign that ended up with one person dying decided, oh, we'd best not do this. For what it's worth, there appears to be no grain of truth whatsoever in these stories. The person involved has apparently not done any of the things that they've been accused of by this campaign, and yet the campaign goes on because people are willing to believe just about anything when it comes to trans people. Okay, final thing I want to talk about is staying on the hate wagon, but this time we're going to have a laugh. It's the babes of the BMP. Vice magazine decided to interview some of them, and the responses are amazing. One of them didn't know how old she was. So, a simple question, how old are you? 19. Oh, wait, no, 18. My goodness, how crap do you have to be to not know how old you are? It's kind of innate, surely, especially in this day and age. And my goodness, some of the things that they were asking... So, would you agree that it's okay for immigrants to stay in the country if they're servants to white people? And one was in, yes. My goodness, you can't be this stupid. Surely this is a joke. Surely these people knew that this was just a piss take and played along. I'd love to think it was, but unfortunately it looks like no. One of them didn't even know who the Nazis were, which I find amazing considering that they're a member of the BNP and basically the Nazi Party fan club. So, I'll put a link in the description bar below, so go and check that out. But my goodness, these people are so thick. But then again, the problem with this sort of thing is, it makes the far right look like clowns. As in, we can laugh at them because they're funny. They're just the silly people with the big floppy red feet and the stupid views and the waving the flag and being an arse. But at the same time, that's maybe true with some of them, but the rest of them are out there smashing windows, beating the crap out of people, and making minorities' lives a misery. They're horrible people, and it's worth remembering that. Making sure, have a laugh, but don't ever forget that these people are dangerous, and we've got to do something about the fact that their influence is tending to spread, especially among the low-educated, working class or not quite working class people that feel left out by the rest of the country. We've got to deal with the fact that there isn't clearly a problem, and these people are exploiting it. So yeah, have a laugh, but don't ever forget that there are dangers. Okay, that's all I want to talk about today, so thank you very much for watching. If you did like this, remember to click the like button and share it with your friends so that they can have a laugh at the BNP too. And do subscribe because there'll be more videos in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching The Knob Mouse Show, and I'll see you tomorrow.